Starting with breaking news, we are in day 3 of the government shutdown. So what does this mean for students? Well, I sat down with John Stavik, an assistant professor of budgeting and finance at the Baker School, about how the shutdown could impact you.
What is the government shutdown? What even is this?
The basics of a shutdown is, it all goes back to the Constitution. The Constitution doesn't specify when the budget has to be passed or what the consequences are for not passing it. Other than that, there's a shutdown. So right now, there is zero legal authority from Congress enacted into law to spend money off the U.S. Treasury, out of the U.S. Treasury.
This happened the last time Trump was in office. How often does something like this tend to happen?
It's not that frequent. So that was the last shutdown. The thing is that what is frequent is that we kind of teeter on the edge of a shutdown, but it doesn't happen because some agreement happens at 11:59 p.m.
What exactly is quote unquote shut down in the sense?
Probably the most pronounced consequence of the shutdown is that federal workers don't get paid because there's no legal authority to pay them.
You know, I grew up watching my mom get furloughed, and so I'm really concerned about federal workers who are going to be now without a paycheck or without work for however long the shutdown lasts.
So basically, the federal government is operating on credit right now in hopes that the budget gets passed and then they can settle their outstanding liabilities. It's not like the entire federal government just completely ceases operation.
Right.
They are continuing to work in anticipation of being paid perhaps late, depending on when it ends.
Medicare, Medicaid, and SNAP benefits will not be affected. These funds are what Stavik called to be on autopilot. Now, the full interview with Professor Stavik will be published on our YouTube page later today. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at TVC News Now to stay up to date as more information comes out.